Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste. Warmest greetings. Swami Shankarananda here. I'm in Maine, and a friend suggested that I share some information in this way about the upcoming Be Still and Know Silent Weekend retreats. We've had 6 of them so far this year. The first one was in January, and that was in New Orleans, and I owe a great debt of gratitude to our dear friend Haiyan Khan for suggesting it and providing the support for that first one. We've had 5 more through the summer, starting in mid-July throughout the Midwest, and now we'll be doing them coming down the East Coast, and I'll share some of the detail about where and timing and where you can get more information in just a moment. You know, it's amazing to me. It's completely amazing, and I had, as several people have, had attended longer retreats, silent retreats, and of course, long-term ashram experience as well. And what we testify to is that this experience of silence is the most amazing experience that we can have. The divine silence, the real silence, the being centered in the great silence within. And it's mind-boggling that we've been able in these weekend retreats by bringing in the guru, the masters, and honoring them and this lineage teaching, and creating an ashram environment wherever we go, starting on Friday and ending on Sunday, that we've been able to have the experience of this same divine silence, and that we've been able to share teaching and tools and practices that are so beneficial to several people that have participated so far. In fact, all that have participated have been amazed at the depth of silence that they've been able to experience, and all credit for that to the masters. I just share the importance of the practice, and I'm not really telling you anything when I say that peace is the great prize, and in particular in this time, with so many external storms and internal storms, we feel this longing for peace. And what I share with you is that in only a few days, with commitment and with an open mind and with doing our best to participate in these practices and teachings that are provided, that we've been able to experience it and have a depth of experience that we're even actually able to share with others as well. All credit to them, to the masters, to the guru. And so what I'd like to do is share just a little bit of information about it. I won't hold you up long. I'd like to share a little reading from Swami Shivananda on silence and what is this silence that we talk about. So from the perspective of the masters, the great yogis. He writes, "The aim of life is silence. Silence is the language of the Absolute, or Brahman. Peace is silence. Silence is the language of the heart. Silence is the language of the wise. Silence is immense strength. Silence is great eloquence. Silence is power. Silence is a living force. Silence is the only reality. Behind all noise and sound is silence, your innermost soul. Silence is intuitive experience. To go into silence is to become the Absolute. There is no healing balm better than silence for those who have a wounded heart from failures, disappointment, and losses." And this truly is the nature of this inner guru, this inner silence. As I said, with these retreats, the goal is to invoke the masters. We start with that. We prepare the ground prior to the retreat starting. I arrive on Thursday and participate in the rituals and invoke the masters and invite them in to participate and to lead us and guide us. And really, it is an ashram experience. We partnered with yoga centers and meditation groups around the country in order to offer these. We offer meals, we offer accommodations. Accommodations are very, very simple. One of them will include, actually two, include some indoor or rather bed accommodations. The rest of them are communal. Camping is offered in some of them, and then people will bring sleeping bags or blow-up mattresses and yoga mats, etc. The details are provided. All but one of these retreats are offered on a donation-only basis, and one of them is being held at a purpose-built retreat where there is a small fixed cost for meals and accommodations. We start on Friday, each of them 4 p.m. Between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. arrival. 4 p.m. is an optional yoga asana class. 6 p.m. is dinner. 7 p.m. is the initiation into the program, and we begin silence at that point. And then 7:30 p.m. is satsang, and there will be satsang evening, morning. That is, it'll be bracketed at the end of the day and the beginning of the day through the entire weekend. Satsang means gathering with the wise, or gathering with the wisdom, or in a company with this great wisdom, the great teaching. And it consists of silent meditation, of chanting, and of a Dharma talk or a discussion of the aspects of yoga. And in this case, it is specific to silence and the nature of silence and the philosophy and the practices, and bringing these practices together. We will observe silence for the most part through the entire retreat. That is external silence, Vagmauna, the lips will be quiet. We will be doing chanting as well and participating in other sacred practices also that you'll come to understand, and you may already have substantial grounding in them. It's a good introduction, and it's also an amazing opportunity to take our practices deeper. It provides this opportunity for both. The Saturday will start early. We get up at 5:30 in the morning, Saturday and Sunday both. It's an ashram schedule. And then 6 a.m. we gather together and begin the day again with satsang. There will be opportunity on Saturday and Sunday both. There will be private time for your own practice where you can rest or read or journal. And there will be several books of different lineages that are wisdom teaching, and great guides that will be available to you to borrow during the time. Amazing yoga asana instructors, 2 yoga classes on Saturday, 1 on Sunday morning. We'll have a peace walk on Sunday starting late morning. And then we close the program on Sunday at 5 p.m. We'll have an open session. There will also be one-on-one time with me. Anyone that would like the opportunity to get together and ask some questions and whatever you would like to discuss. And we'll extend that time as needed during the weekend. And then the meals are vegan meals, wholesome, simple, and there will be 2 meals a day, and as I said, those are all included. Details on the program, further details, are on the From Fear to Peace website. That's From Fear and then the number 2, peace.org. And I'll just share with you briefly the retreats that are upcoming. We have, the next is North Carolina, and that's Durham Chapel Hill. That's Chapel on Love Lane, October 13th through the 16th. There are just 2 slots still remaining that are open for that. Dania Beach, or near Fort Lauderdale, I Love Yoga Studio, October 27th through the 29th. And it looks like we have 4 or 5 or so slots still open for that. New Orleans at Swan River Arabi Yoga, that's November 10th through November 12th. And then Sand Springs, Oklahoma, near Tulsa, at Osage Forest of Peace, and that is a monastic environment, which is now a retreat. Amazing place. All of these are the communities that are supporting this program and the offering to you and to those who wish to go deeper and find that that peace and that silence within. The Osage program starts November 17 and runs through November 20. As always, please reach out to me. You can get to me on Messenger. There are now on Facebook, there are flyers out for each of these programs. There are details. And as I said, on the website, there's a banner just underneath the main photograph on the home page that you can click and see all the details on the schedule for the rest of this year, and links that you can click back into the program details. And as always, feel free to just reach out to me on Messenger or email or phone, and all my information is on Facebook, and ask me anything you'd like. Truly, it is an amazing opportunity. I hope you take the opportunity to join. It's a privilege to be able to serve in that way, in this way, and a privilege to be with you. Thank you so much. Bless you. And we'll close with a prayer. Om Purnamida Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bolo Satguru Shivananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Bolo Sri Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaja Ki Jai. We say thank you, Jai, victory, to the gurus of all traditions, to the masters of all traditions. And bless you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. And may you make an amazing day. Om Shanti.